Hello everyone, I'm Sean, audio engineer who loves K-pop, back with more weekly K-pop reviews, starting with iKon's Bobby, featuring Chanmina, Harmless. Cool effort from Bobby, his flow is good, if not lacking some dynamics considering how many bars it ran for. The build-up is long, really pays off though. The drop is so great. I love his screams, those were brilliant. Unexpected. Chanmina's part, also great. More dynamic than Bobby's performance. I love the distortion and the filtered moment, like a megaphone or a dirty radio. The beat is tastefully compressed. Solid, not minimal. Solid if not minimal production. It kind of feels like a warm-up rather than a title track, because it's fairly one note this one, but not bad. Taeyong, Tap. This track's cute. I love the vibe at times. Taeyong's very serious delivery. It's goofy as hell. Like, the production and mix, it's spacious, grand, it's incredible. There's these weird bubble popping noises throughout it that I really liked. It's a big beat with a kind of summer funk kind of guitar. I love the panning of all of these percussion moments going off in the background. I really like Taeyong's harmonies backing him up. I'm kind of wondering how this wasn't an NCT song though. With those harmonies, we could have had a full group kind of sound that might have been better, even. But his singing moments are great. It's a fun track. It's not bad. Cravity, Love or Die. Oh, yes. This track is dripping with pop-punk 2000s flair. I really liked Cravity's vocals on this one. The delivery is emotive, powerful. It's mixed up front, tastefully compressed, effective with verbs and delays. The guitars are swimming in effects. They're a really interesting sound. On the one hand, I didn't like how they got swallowed in the mix occasionally, but my ears kept focusing on them and kept being drawn to them. Really cool. The raps, oh man, they're great in this track. Fast-paced, they don't overstay their welcome. Really awesome stuff. The beat is kind of standard, but I liked the attack on the snare. It really thumps in this track. Love or Die, it's incredible. Nice one, Cravity. X-In, No Doubt. They recently got kind of famous for that Respect song with name dropped all these K-pop artists. This is more like their main title track, I would argue, and it's pretty good. It reminded me of G-Idol's debut in some ways. The beat and bass, it's cool. It's a catchy riff. It sounds like that Infinite comeback. The vocals, they could be buried at times. It's quite sharp, the vocals at times. They're kind of piercing. But I liked the attitude on this one. It's not bad. Serin, Somehow. Didn't do it for me. The vocals delivered in a choked way. It's great for the emotion, but it always felt weak for me. The production's fine, the vocals are touch loud in the mix, the guitar sounds pretty, finger snaps are fun as well, but they go for the whole track, so got a little annoying. Fell flat. Rare, Grey Dot. This beat hits. Had me bopping my head, great production, scratchy, warm kick, but not overwhelming in the low end. Very spacious, this mix. Synths sound like they're in Antarctica. Cold, distant. Rare has a great voice. Lots of effects are put on it, giving this track space and a grandiose feel, but that was great. I really liked that element, that epic feel. Very different to the usual cozy, warm vibes of a typical R&B track, so this one really stands out and works. Love this track. H1-KEY, Deeper. Pop-punk, mid-tempo style really suited H1-KEY's voice. Vocals are mixed perfectly. I love the performance. It's dynamic. It's on point. Beautifully performed. Production, it's okay. The beat is a touch standard. The bass sounds weird. A bit too velvety, squelchy at times. The synths are cool. They bring an indie feel to the track, which works. The guitar tone is cool. Maybe wanted it brought out in the mix a touch more, especially with that pop-punk leaning, but very solid. Pretty good track from H1-KEY. Probably my favorite song by them so far. Check it out. M.O.N.T, M.O.N.T, I.D.G.A.F. This track, it doesn't quite know what it wants to be. It's slick, it has these raps, this big hip-hop inspired beat like a K-pop song, but it's quite rooted in indie or pop-punk. I wanted this one to be more dirty. It's overproduced like a K-pop song. And there's not much distortion, it's very clean, except for the guitar. Catchy chorus though, the what-ohs, they are not annoying this time round, they're quite infectious. It's not terrible, but not amazing this one. Got my eye on M.O.N.T though after hearing this. Norwegian Wood, Breakup. Love how minimal this one is. The guitar and vocals and that's it. Really suits the airy vocal delivery. The delivery did mean less dynamics because it's delivered in that airy, whispery way. But I didn't mind, it was beautiful. The solo is awesome, that provides dynamics. It comes in just as I was getting a little bored as well. Beautifully recorded guitar, nice low end, twinkles in the high mid, it's a beautiful track. LimJi featuring Lone, Someday. It's not bad pop R&B track, summer vibes with bright synths playing throughout. The beat is pretty good, the bass not overwhelming but present. LimJi's voice is great, Lone is great too, they have decent chemistry as well, making the track playful. Worth checking out. NCT WISH. Wish. Vocal samples and beat at the intro after the chorus as well is epic. It's that 90s, 2000s boom bap kind of hip hop vibes. It reminded me of Lupe Fiasco or The Far Side. Even A Tribe Called Quest kind of. Otherwise it's a fairly standard SM sound. As expected, it's an NCT subgroup, of course it's going to sound like their stuff. But it recalls EXO as well, their brighter moments. NCT Dream. This group seems more on the NCT Dream side compared to say 127, very much so. Maybe just because of their ages, they look really young. The production is epic, everything is so crisp, so balanced. It wasn't really my style, but it's good K-pop. Youngjun, Home. City pop track. His deep voice, it complements the arrangement beautifully, otherwise it's a pretty standard track for K-ballad fans. From 20, Demon, this one's groovy. From 20's vocal is great. I love the falsetto in the pre-chorus, it's really well done. Not big on the whistling though, that's overused. The bass is mixed really well. Its tone is slightly lacking grit though, a touch too clean. But the beat and bass are tastefully compressed. The mix is somewhat spacious, but this is perhaps hampered by a lot of compression. It's a loud dancey disco track, so I totally understand why they went for that compressed kind of sound, but it's a lot. Big for fans of Jungkook Standing Next to You, you'll enjoy this one. Really liked it, it's really catchy. Hi, Slow Down. Fun flow to this one, well performed, Hi's voice is unique, warm, young. The beat is pretty standard, bass tone's great, it's warm, it's got nice grit. It's for fans for Baker, Yon, or Balsam. That's gonna do it for this week. I'm Sean, thanks for watching. Buy me a coffee, link in description. Till next time.